everybody, how's it going? This is Doctor Who The Wilderness Years, and this is Shakedown. This is Return of the Sontarans. This isn't a BBC production. I think I read somewhere that the BBC were involved in post. Not quite sure how accurate that was, but it's going to be interesting because this is basically, I think, one of the first kind of independent things done in relation to Doctor Who after the show ended. Not really sure or how this is regarded within canon. Is it just something that's there and you can kind of decide this is accurate, this isn't accurate? I suppose I'll find out when I watch it, because it kind of like depends what happens in the story of this. It's going to be interesting because I am trying to rack my brains as to when it was when we last saw the Sontarans, and I think it was the two doctors, and I think that may have been the last time that we saw them. So it would have been a few years, I guess, because I think this was made in the early 90s, this one. So I'm going to be interested to see what actually happens in this. So let's go.
See for yourself.
We in America?
That's perfect.
Now, there's a fault.
Well, nothing shows up on the checks, nothing.
Comes and goes. Ever since we left Alpha 1.
All right. Make a full power check, every unit.
Aye, aye, Captain. Have to shut down the drive, though.
How much longer?
I suppose she'll come when she's ready.
I'm guessing they're not Susan and Ace in this.
She's the best solar yacht captain in the galaxy. To her, you're a nobody.
A nobody with money.
And style, darling, and style. We bought this ship. We paid for the conversion to a solar yacht. We pay all the racing expenses.
All useless.
Is it like
without
enlightenment?
Lisa.
The vessel is in visual scanning range, Commander. According to our sensors, they've cut their power.
The voices are so strange. Like, not... Well, no, they said the power was going in and out.
Select a boarding party and prepare an assault craft.
Oh, I don't like the voices.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. There's a problem with the power drive.
Major?
Very minor. Robar's dealing with it now, but we can't go on till it's fixed.
Why not? Why can't we just use the solar sails? After all, that's the whole point of this cruise.
Solar sails are very fragile. The thing they do best is break down.
Oh.
So if we lose power
That's
and
great.
the sail, we'll just drift.
Yeah.
So,
Food supplies are limited. We'd end up eating each other.
Well, I'd start on you.
Oh, that's lovely. Do not marry him.
Engineer to Captain, we are being fired on by an unknown vessel.
Are we hit?
Minor sail damage. I think it was a warning shot.
I'm on my way. Stay here, all of you. Can you establish a comm link?
You might not want
Signal
to.
keeps breaking up.
Not with these guys.
Best I can do.
What the hell is that?
Beats me.
Who are you? What do you want? Why did you fire on us?
We are sending a boarding party. Cooperate and you will not be harmed.
Oh.
Resist and you will be destroyed.
I can't.
Stand by for boarding.
Those voices are they're just wrong.
Very informative.
What do we do?
I'm going to retract the solar sails. Whatever happens, I'm not going to risk any more sail damage.
I'll go down to the power room. Get on with checking the drive units.
Well, it was off, wasn't it?
Might as well keep busy.
The vessel that fired on us is an unidentified battle cruiser. They've got us covered with a space cannon, and they're sending a boarding party. That's all I can tell you, because that's all I know. I'm going to
She's
retract the
honest.
solar sails on automatic override from here.
Try and get the power
Stay where
working.
you are till further instructions. Captain, out.
I'm going to deal with this matter myself.
This is taking a long time.
Will you coming?
I do like those doors. Gas. Don't stand in. Oh. Is he dead?
Search proceeding.
This is a huge
Who the hell
ship.
are you?
More like a warehouse.
What are you doing on my ship? I'm Lisa Duran, ship's captain, and I demand an explanation.
There's your explanation.
5 targets down. This ship is now under Sontaran control.
Why does he look like tiger bread? I wonder if he's been the one sabotaging the power all along. But not because of Sontarans, because of something else.
One to go. There, these conversions, yeah.
I think that's a bin lid. Rutans? They're green. Oh yeah, he's got that green hue.
Move or I'll fire!
It's quite creepy. That is so a Rutan.
I should like to protest.
He won't get you
the
anywhere.
way in which you've treated us all.
Move!
I am going to be interested to see how many make it out alive. I really hate these costumes.
Sontarans.
Why does your mission involve taking over my space yacht?
Spy.
And you are.
Lisa Duran, captain of this ship.
Why are
Forgive
they
me,
checking
Captain.
her out?
All you primitives look rather alike to me. What is the purpose of this vessel?
Coming from a dude
Why
who's
is it
part of a
equipped
clone
with
race.
solar sails?
To race.
They've had an upgrade. Oh! Clever.
You have found nothing? Nothing. Continue the search.
I like how the helmet was kept on, though. Because there ain't nothing underneath.
Why are you so sure your enemy is on my ship?
I am not sure. It is merely a possibility. One amongst many.
So we shot your sails regardless.
So what happens now?
My troopers are currently searching the ship. If we find our enemy, we shall attempt to capture him alive.
Yeah, good luck
If we
with
do
that.
not succeed, then we shall kill him. Then we shall go.
Stop!
Oh, not with the sound effects. Oh, he's off.
Are you functional?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Guard the airlock. Let no one pass.
But maybe it's not here.
Well, it is.
Oh, we'll blow up the ship. Then they're covered either way.
What about all the other ships they'll be boarding?
Same problem, same answer.
Just blow them all up.
They're that ruthless.
Look, I met this old boy once on Metabulus 3. Called himself the physician or the dentist or something.
Shut
He seemed
up.
to know a lot about Sontarans. He said they live for war, did value their own lives,
Dentist.
reproduced by cloning. He said, war with the Rutan keeps them busy.
And why was he on Metabulus 3?
So, what do we do?
Kill Steg.
Oh, God. His mouth.
You say the Rutan did this?
Most certainly. It partially dissected the body to study its structure.
So it could replicate.
And it wasn't you or one of your troopers?
Think, Captain. I could have killed your engineer. I could have killed you all the moment I came on board your ship.
Mm-hmm.
Or why would I hide the body and bring you here to see it discovered? Why would I kill one of my own troopers? You have feelings for him. You want revenge.
Yes.
Then help me seek out and destroy the Rutan.
Steg promises us our freedom and safety if we help him destroy his enemy.
But you won't be
You already
safe.
promised us
You
that.
won't be
You
free.
didn't trust him.
You do?
He needs our help. We've got something to bargain with.
Oh, shit. That was cool, though.
Go! I will stand watch. No, I must stay here. Go!
We must double the guard upon the airlock. It will try and steal the assault craft and escape. The Rutan is at its strongest and most dangerous. We must find and destroy it without delay.
Yeah, look at her lips. That was an outstanding scream.
Well, the Rutan must still be in there. We can trap it. Yeah, I think it's in the heat exchanger. Come and see.
Oh, here she goes.
Look closer. It's in there.
Thrust her inside! While the Rutan is killing her, we can destroy it!
I leave now. You and the Rutan have defeated me between you. I leave you to each other. Surely you will allow a defeated enemy to depart in peace.
Shit.
Is he dead? They're all dead. All the Sontarans and most of my crew. I take it that Mari and the real Zarel are dead as well.
Yeah.
Death is inevitable in war.
I genuinely do not know what to make of this. I think the pluses for me were just the involvement of people related to Doctor Who. So you had Terrance Dicks that wrote it, you had Caroline Ford, you had Sophie Aldred, you had Michael Wisher. Those were brilliant, having those guys present and involved. What I didn't like so much was the depiction of the Sontarans. So they looked like tiger bread, they spoke completely differently, they moved so quickly, their speech, the cadence was completely different. It was like they were a kind of a Sontaran related to the Sontarans rather than being the actual Sontarans. And it was an odd one. Just their humanisation I found quite odd as well, because they would have mannerisms that like a person would have and not what you would expect a Sontaran to have. And then we've also got the elements of where it was like Enlightenment, where we had the races on the boats. And then we had lines that were pretty much taken from Sontaran Experiment. We had lines very similar to Ark in Space at some point during this as well. And you can tell that it was because Terrance Dicks was involved in it, and he pulled a lot of the past into this screenplay. And I don't know, for me it just didn't quite work. I love that we actually got to see a Rutan and a Sontaran in the same place at the same time, and I think this might be the only time that this may have ever happened. And it's actually a shame that it's never something that's been done in Doctor Who itself, because we've always had the Sontarans, whether it's been from Sontaran Experiment, Two Doctors, but we only ever had the Rutans in Horror of Fang Rock. And when they were talking about their natural form in this as, you know, Susan basically, I was expecting it to be similar to what we saw in Horror of Fang Rock, kind of on the stairs going up to the top of the lighthouse, but it was the green orb, which was interesting. And I do like that we got to see the Rutans taking on the form of people again, and it was interesting to see that it could do it to humans and Sontarans, because we'd only ever see it do it to humans. So that was interesting as well. And the guy who survived and ended up being the sole owner, having been to Metebelis 3, having met the Doctor on Metebelis 3 and spoke to him about Sontarans, how that came about, God knows how, but it seems to have been a thing that's happened. And I'm thinking, well, the only people that lived on Metebelis 3 were the people that we once saw help Sarah. And it's like, oh, that's insane, really, to think that. Why did the Doctor go back to Metebelis 3? Because he's obviously gone back at some point after those people were okay. But overall, I think this was for me, it was kind of a missed opportunity, and it was something that could have been great. But I'm going to sign off and say thank you, and I will see you guys later, so thank you.